Hello, welcome to the new faculty orientation here at John Jay College. My name is Matthew Perry. I'm a faculty member in the Department of History, and I am the outgoing Associate to the Provost for Faculty. So here at John Jay, the Associate to the Provost for Faculty is responsible for matters related to faculty development and faculty mentorship.
And my name is Angela Crossman. I'm the incoming Associate to the Provost for Faculty, and I'm really looking forward to working with you in the fall when you get here.
So we have a short video here. So normally this would be taking place in person, but circumstances being what they are, we have a short video presentation to introduce you to the students here at John Jay and our kind of school motto, Educating for Justice. So welcome here at John Jay. So we have a brief presentation here. As I said, first we're going to start off talking a little bit about who are our students. So this is enrollment data taken from the last academic year, 2019. So you can see that at John Jay, we have about 6 times as many undergraduate students as we do graduate students. Slightly more than half of our students are women. One interesting thing about John Jay is that 51% of our new students are transfer students, usually transferring from another CUNY institution, but not always. We have a large number of veterans enrolled at John Jay. Almost half of our students are first-generation college students. A third were born in a country other than the United States. And you can see that most of our students come from lower income families. One of the main focuses here at John Jay is public service. This is one of the main kind of interest points for our students. And nearly 50% of our alumni go into some form of, or involved in some form of public service. So at John Jay, we have a wide variety of liberal arts majors, although you can see here that most of our students are grouped in either criminal justice majors or majors like criminology, or in forensic fields such as forensic psychology and forensic science. But again, students are taking classes from across the disciplinary spectrum and are majoring in a wide variety of fields. We have a very diverse student body here at John Jay. So you can see that last year, right, just under half of our student population was Latinx, 20% Black or African American, 19% white, 13% Asian Pacific Islander. So John Jay is designated both an HSI, Hispanic Serving Institution, and an MSI, Minority Serving Institution. And both of these are official federal designations. So to be an HSI, an institution must have an enrollment of at least 25% Hispanic undergraduate students. And an MSI enrolls more than 50% underrepresented minorities. From the list there, African American, Asian, Hispanic, Native American, and must have 2 or more of these groups. So as I mentioned, these are official federal designations, and institutions with these designations, such as John Jay, right, have access to extra federal grants under Title V of the Higher Education Act, and that these grants are intended to improve and expand educational opportunities for Hispanic and minority students. Now, John Jay is not content simply just to be labeled an HSI or MSI. One of our missions is to figure out and improve upon how we can best serve our students. Our students, as we say, transcend the ordinary, and so should we. That we aspire to be the premier Hispanic and minority serving institution in the United States. Now, one of the main focal points at John Jay, or not just at John Jay, I should say, but across the nation, is the 4-year graduation rate. So you can see here in this data, this is the most recent data that we have on a national level. This is the 4-year graduation rate for students beginning college in 2012. So these percentages reflect the total percentage of students who graduate within 4 years. So you can see at John Jay, just over a quarter of our students starting in the year 2012 graduated within 4 years, versus the national average for public institutions is 39%. So this has been a mission over the last 5 years and will continue to be a mission in the future, right? How do we better serve our students by helping them achieve graduation at higher rates? And you can see here from this next chart that we've been making progress, right? That our 4-year graduation rate from 2012 to 2015 has been steadily increasing across the board. So we've been making progress, but again, there's much more work to be done to provide our students with the support they need in order to be successful. So there are some reasons to be very proud to teach at John Jay. So John Jay is ranked among the top 10 in American universities in student social mobility. So of the 54% of John Jay students who come from the lowest income quintile, 61% rise to the top 40% of earners national. So in other words, that many of our students experience significant kind of earning growth, or their household earning growth goes up from the time that they start college to the careers that they have after they graduate. We're also in the top 10 in colleges in New York from which graduates have the least amount of debt. We are ranked in the top 5 institutions for Black student success, and in the top 10 for institutions nationally for producing Black and Latinx applicants to law school.
So you might ask, why are my students struggling to succeed? And there are a number of reasons, and we provide the most common reasons that many of our students find challenges to their academic success. So first, John Jay students report stress, lack of sleep, heavy workloads outside of school, and depression, and that these items have the most academic impact on them. Our students report higher levels of interpersonal violence than their peers, but also lower levels of substance abuse than their peers. John Jay students do not use contraception as frequently as their national peers and also report higher rates of unintended pregnancy as a result. John Jay students report poorer nutrition and less exercise than their peers nationwide. And this reflects the disparities in health outcomes among communities of color, and we see that now in the pandemic. And John Jay students report significant levels of depression, anger, and suicidal ideation, which are consistent with elevated levels of these symptoms at college campuses nationwide. But of course, these are all issues that impact their presence in the classroom and their success. In addition, our students, we're a commuter campus. Our students take, on average, mostly about an hour to come to campus and to leave campus. So the commuting rates are quite high for our students to get here when they can come. Our students also work heavily outside of school to pay for their education. So 20% work 35 or more hours per week, and 22% at least 21 hours. So nearly half of our students are working at least 21 hours a week to pay for their educations.
So we have a number of resources here at John Jay to help our students succeed, and you'll see some of them on the orientation website that's being put together for you this year. But we wanted to highlight a few of the most important resources. A wellness center that provides free of service counseling to our students, as well as access to emergency funding. Again, for any kind of reason a student might need money facing some type of urgent or emergency situation, the Wellness Center can help. And finally, we also have the Office of Accessibility Services. This office helps with students requiring accommodations in the classroom. In these cases, accessibility students will meet with students to determine what accommodations are warranted, and then we'll notify faculty members. Some of the services that they provide are readers, sign language interpreters, note takers. They also counsel students with particular needs on particular study skills. They offer priority registration, distraction-free testing, and alternative class formats. So John Jay's motto is educating for justice. This is kind of the slogan, the mindset that drives our mission here at John Jay. And as you prepare to embark on your career at John Jay, we encourage you to kind of think a little bit about what educating for justice means to you and how you're going to bring these ideas to your students in the classroom. So we're sorry that we're not able to meet you in person this year, but hopefully we'll have a chance to connect soon. But we'd like to say one last time, welcome to John Jay.
Welcome aboard.
And good luck this fall.